Hello students, this is K. Muraprasad, Department of Computer Science, DBS IT, Kavali. Today we are discussing the subject Artificial Intelligence. In that Artificial Intelligence, we are discussing the Unit 4, that is Uncertain Knowledge and Reasoning. Already we discussed the first unit, second unit, and then third unit. In those units, different types of agents were discussed. What are those? Logical agents are there, knowledge-based agents are there, problem-solving agents are there, learning agents are there. Those all agents get the data completely. The situation or environment perception is complete perception from the environment, and then completely taking the information and perception, they are taking the decisions based on action as well as the events and so on. But coming to this one, here uncertainty is there in the data. Uncertainty is maintained by using the probability theory, and also the probability is completely here in this concept or in this unit. The probability theory is used to represent different types of uncertain data. Here comes the first topic, acting under uncertainty. Here comes the first topic, uncertainty, review of probability. In this one, 4 subtopics are there. In those 4 subtopics, the first subtopic is the acting under uncertainty. Here, what is actually the acting under uncertainty means? In those subtopic, these are all the 3 again the subtopics: handling uncertain knowledge, and uncertainty under relational decision, and then design for a decision theoretic function. Here first comes handling uncertain knowledge. Here the uncertainty comes from laziness, theoretical ignorance, and practical ignorance. Here comes the example. One toothache is there, that is a medical diagnosis example. The toothaches comes from the and some cavities comes from toothache, as well as some gum diseases, etc. From those things, now the first concept comes under the handling uncertain knowledge. Now comes to the second one, uncertainty and relational decisions. Here some decision theory is equal to probability theory plus utility theory. Now what is actually the probability theory means? It specifies the degree of belief. Here the probability theory specifies the degree of beliefs. Now comes to this one, decision theory. The utility theory is also added to the probability theory. What is actually the utility theory here is what type of, how we are utilizing the things or states which are available in this one. From those we are calculating the averages. The best average we can take as a utility theory. The probability theory and utility theory are added, and it comes the decision theory. Now coming to the design for a decision theoretic agent is, here the probabilities are ranges from 0 to 1 only, and then here the prior probabilities we are discussing, and then conditional probabilities we are discussing. What is actually conditional probabilities are also called as the posterior probabilities. And it comes to the last one, design for a decision theoretic agent function. Now the following diagram shows the function for that one. Here comes the function dt agent of percept. This agent can perceive some information or environment and returns an action. Here comes to the static things. Two static things are there. Belief state. It is a probabilistic beliefs about the current state of the world. Now it contains some information in between the 0 and 1. Action, the action's agent, and an agent's action. Next one is update belief state based on action and percept. Normally, before the condition and the posterior here, update the belief state based on the action and percept. And getting the here calculate outcome probabilities for actions, given action descriptions and current belief state. After getting the evidence, we are updating this one. Now next one is select action with the highest expected utility. Already in the discussed, now highest expected utility is used for calculating the outcome based utility information, and finally it returns the action. Now comes to the second topic, basic probability notations. Now in this one, the first one and first subheading is propositions. Here propositional logic and first order logic and some of the other things we are using to represent the knowledge. Here we are using probability theories. The probability theories, random variable is the main concept which we are using. In this one, different types of random variables we are using. Now the first one is Boolean random variable, and then discrete random variable, and then continuous random variable. In Boolean random variables, only two types of values are there, either it is true or false. Comes to the discrete random variables. In discrete random variables, some set of countable values are there. Those values we are assigning some probabilities in this one. The state space is some set of values. And comes to the continuous random variables. In those continuous random variables, some continuous values are there in between 0 and 1 and some set of variables. Now in this one, capital letters are used to represent the random variables. So next probability notations are prior probabilities and then conditional probabilities, and before going to that one, some atomic events are also we are discussing. Now probabilities are represented by using the atomic events. Now those are P of A and P of B, etc. Now that is the atomic event. In those atomic events, some set of states are there to represent the world. Now comes to the prior probabilities. In those prior probabilities, for example, if you take one card from the 52 cards, the prior probability is 1 by 52. Now after showing that card, the probability becomes either 0 or 1, either true or false. Now initially we are assigning prior probabilities, and then comes to the last one is conditional probability. What is actually the posterior probability or conditional probability means? Here P of A by B means we are getting the evidence, that is B. After getting the evidence, what is the probability of A? Now that is called as the posterior probability as well as conditional probability. Now here comes to the third subtopic is axioms of probability. Now these are the basic identities of probability. From these basic identities, now we are developing all the probability theory. In this one, the first one is the probabilities of the proportional logic A is in between 0 and 1. Now that is 0 less than P of 0 less than or equal to P of A less than or equal to 1. Now comes to the second axiom is necessary truths are represented by using the probability 1. Necessary false are represented by using the probability 0. And comes to the last one is the probability disjunction is P of A or B is equal to P of A plus P of B minus P of A intersection B. Now here comes to the last and the fourth subtopic here is Bayes rule and its use. Here already in conditional probabilities some product rule is there. Those product rules, from those product rules we will form two different types of forms. Those forms are equated, right hand side equations are equated and divided by P of A. We will get the something that is called as the basic rule. Now here comes to the basic rule and its use. Here the product rule is two forms of the product rule. Right hand side of the product rule forms are equated like that. P of A and B is equal to P of A slash B, P of B. P of A and B is equal to P of B slash A, P of A. Here equating two right hand sides and dividing by P of A, we get P of A, we get P of B by A is equal to P of A by B and P of B slash P of A. What is actually here is P of B by A means the probability of B evidence occurred A. Here this is a very important Bayes rule. From artificial intelligence applications, this rule is very important. Now comes to this one. This is Artificial Intelligence Unit 4. The main chapter is Uncertain Knowledge and Reasoning. Now in this one, the first topic is uncertainty. In this uncertainty, we are discussing the review of probability. Now this comes under four subtopics are there. The first one is the acting under uncertainty. Now in this one, what is actually uncertainty and how the utility theory is there and decision theory is there. We discussed all the things, and also one function is also discussed based on the utility and decision theory. Now comes to the second topic, basic probability notation. In that basic probability notation, the first one is propositions. Here the propositions are, these are the states. In this, the propositions are represented by using the random variable. These random variables we are calculating the probability distributions also we are calculating. Now these are the random variables which are available: Boolean random variables, discrete random variables and continuous random variables. Comes to the atomic events. Here what is actually the atomic event means? It is the, for those atomic events we are assigning the probabilities, prior probabilities or that is some posterior probabilities. Here comes the axioms of probability. From those we are constructing everything. The first one is all the probabilities are between 0 and 1. Now that is for any proposition A, the probabilities are in between 0 and 1. Now comes to second one is necessarily true, that is valid. Propositions are having the probability 1 and necessarily false propositions are having the probability 0. That is P of true equal to 1 and P of false is equal to 0. Now comes to this one. The third one is the probability of the disjunction is given by P of A or B is equal to P of A plus B of B minus P of A intersection B. Here comes the last one in review is Bayes rule and its use. It is a very important rule. Now in this one, P of B by A is equal to P of A by B, P of B by P of A. Now here comes the first topic in the uncertainty knowledge, and in this one probability notations basics we discussed it. Now comes to the lockdown period. Stay home and stay safe. Thank you.